Hey YouTube, I decided to make a second part to that video I just did. I think I'm tired. But I did want to say this. Can I see that bright spot on the camera? That's actually my skin. It's bright there. I know I have some hyperpigment, but it's really bright there under the whatever, I'll fix it. Anyways, y'all, wish I can cut that out, but I can't because I don't do any editing yet. I just wanted to actually talk about, for a quick second, I was talking about I'm tired, and a lot of things have been playing into my situation lately. It's multiple things. Like I get hit from several directions, and sometimes it does get overwhelming, but I will yet move on because I know who I am and whose I am, and the victory is mine in the end. But I lost my grandmother last year, and my grandmother was close to me like my mother. Like, I have an awesome mother, but I have an awesome grandmother. Like, when I was with my grandmother, as spoiled as I am with my mother, I was always comfortable. I mean, words can't describe how close I was to my grandmother, and words cannot describe what an amazing person she was. She was nearly perfect. If it was such thing as a person being perfect, she would have had the definition for it. And I do know, and she lived a long life. I just ultimately, you know, we all have to, if we are born, we will die. That's the true statement. And I know that sounds harsh, but it's the truth. And I hated to see her go, but I know she served God loyally and royally since she was 7 years old. So I know she triumphed, as much as I miss her. But I know that also ties into me sometimes being tired, because like when I lost her, I had never lost anybody that close. I had lost first cousins or whatever, and that hurt bad. But like, usually your grandmother, they're your parents, you know, they're grandparents, so it's a different bond. And I used to go over and stay with my grandparents all day. That was like, I love that girl. But anyway, so I noticed about myself when she passed that things were not as important to me. And it's ironic that I say that, because when she passed, for several months, I was like, I don't really care about nothing. Like, I cared about life, but like the things that I was doing, that I was devoting time to, I did not care anymore. Like, it was like, I don't care. And the tongue is powerful, because I wasn't saying that, but I was feeling it. And it's ironic because it just dawned on me when I just made a video prior that I was saying I am tired, but I do care about these same things more. So maybe that's a good sign, you know. And everything you can find some good, and that's why that things are taking me through. But I don't know, it's weird. I'm not a therapist or anything, so I don't know how you would define it, but it is very real. But talking about her had me crying, so I won't talk too much. But she was a very dynamic person. He broke the mold when he made her. She was too good. She was good to a fault. I think that was part of her demise. She was so good. She didn't know how to say no. She would give you anything she had, food, money, anything. She was that type of person. And people really did abuse her and my grandfather, because he provided all the funds she needed to give away that she shouldn't have been giving away. But she did, because she did it out of love. And she would always say this one thing, and I'm going to close this video because I'm always almost at my destination. She would say, when you do something for somebody, don't talk about it. And if somebody asks you for something and you give it to them, if you can't, and they just wanted just the one, and not because they, wow, I don't know what happened to my hand. I don't know what happened to my hand. Wanted because I got a nice cut on my hand. Wanted just the one. As long as you do right was her favorite saying, is what I'm trying to say. Like, even with the homeless, when I was a little girl, I had an experience where I had got $5 for my allowance at the end of the week from my mom. And my mom at the time, my parents were married, but she was a single parent, essentially. So it was this, I'll never forget, it was this Arabic lady. And I knew she was Arabic because she also had her hijab on, but she was Arabic because I knew she was Arabic. And she had a little boy with her. He was about 3 or 4 years old. I was about 8 years old, and I got $5 from my mom. And I saw them at the CVS. Darn it, I should have turned. I saw them at the CVS by where we were going, and I saw them, and they were asking for food. Like, they said she had like marker on her hand, and the little boy he didn't look dirty, he just looked hungry. He looked sad, and I was 8, so you know, this affected me. A child needs something to eat and nobody want to give it to him. So I don't know how that happened. That really hurts. So long story short, my mom was like, you can give it to her if you want to. you know, because my mom always was, that's the type of mom she was, and it used to make me mad because she always said, if you want to do something. She never told us no. She was a disciplinary, but she never said no. She let us make our own decisions. And so I had just got my Chris $5 bill, and we were going in CVS, and I'll never forget, and I said, I gave it to her, because out of my little 8-year-old heart was love. I didn't think anything of it, but I'm saying it burned me up, because when we came back out of the pharmacy that we went into, that lady actually got in a BMW, a brand new BMW with the little boy, and put the sign in the backseat. I lied to you not. This hurt my little heart, because for one, $5 is a lot of money when you 8, and for two, I couldn't believe she was so dishonest. So now I'm skeptical about giving people money. I won't give them money this day and age. I'll give them food. But my grandmother always would say to this end, she would always say, once you do something for somebody, don't worry about what they do with it, because God will judge them. So ultimately, I'm just telling you, God will make the final decision in any situation. You all be blessed. This is your girl K For Real signing off. Thank you.